Welcome to all to this Geospatial YouTube channel. Particularly in this group of videos, we are discussing in detail about PhD and related things. And in specific of this video session, we are discussing in detail about my research work, what I was carrying during my research period. In the first video, we have discussed about title, introduction, and aims and objectives of this present study. And in the second video, we have discussed in detail about the area chosen for this research work. Further, to understand about the basic information about the study area, basic thematic maps are prepared. Those things also discussed under study area video. And particularly in this video, I am going to discuss in detail about my research methodology, what I was followed in my research. In my research work, I was particularly for the methodology, particularly for discussing about the methodology, I was prepared the flow chart, and that I would like to display and discuss in detail in using this flow chart. The methodology for this research work was framed in two aspects. One is geomatics technology and another one is field and lab analysis. This research work was initiated with the preparation of the basic thematic maps to create some baseline data for this research work. The detailed geomorphology map was prepared using high resolution satellite images. Further, to accurately demarcate the landforms, the high resolution cartosat DEM was prepared using photogrammetric techniques. On the another aspect, change direction studies were conducted for land use land cover features, shoreline, and suspended sediment concentration. According to the land use land cover modification, integration analysis was attempted in ArcGIS software, and from the integrated output, the land use land cover modification for the period of 1981-1995, 1995-2016 and 1981-2016 period modification was calculated. According to the for shoreline modification, the different shoreline positions from the temporal data from 1972 to 2015, shoreline were used with the DSAS software, and shoreline modification for this period was calculated. For calculation of shoreline modification, 1972 topo sheet was taken as a baseline data for this particular of this shoreline modification analysis. Based on the shoreline modification, the shoreline position for the 2015 and 2100 was predicted. According to understand about the suspended sediment, seasonal changes of suspended sediment concentration, the digital image processing techniques were attempted. Further, to understand about the offshore bathymetry profile, the bathymetry data was processed, and that brings into notice that the offshore region of Walkway was noticed with a very shallow depth, the maximum depth up to 15 meters. After completion of this basic preparation of land use, the basic preparation of thematic maps. The field survey was conducted. During the field survey, the GPR instrument, that is ground penetrating radar instrument, was effectively used to understand about the subsurface sedimentary layers. Simultaneously, the soil samples are also collected from the field and bring into laboratory environment. Using the sedimentary sieve analysis, the sedimentological studies were carried out. From that, notice that the depositional environment of the study area. On the another aspect of using the soil samples, using bromoform geochemical techniques and isodynamic magnetic separator instruments, the heavy mineral separation was attempted and a percentage of heavy minerals also calculated. In addition, we also noted using the microscopes that different heavy minerals also noticed with the optic properties of the heavy mineral. Further, to understand about the radioactive elements, that is uranium, thorium, potassium concentration, understand about the concentration, gamma ray scintillometer was used, and the concentration of such a radioactive element concentration was calculated. And in using the remote sensing techniques, with the prepared geomorphology and land use land cover changes, the coastal relation zone map was prepared, and overall from that, in addition with coastal relation zone map with additional parameters which are derived in from geomatics and field and lab based analysis, the environmental characteristics of the study area, resource potential, and sustainable developmental plans are suggested for this study area. That's all from this particular video. In this video, we have discussed only the methodology for this research work. In the next slide, next video, we may discuss in detail about the tectonic fabric and regional tectonic of the study area. That would bring into notice the structural fabric of this study area. And that is one of the important and interesting chapter that we will discuss in the next video. Thank you for your spend your time for viewing this video. If you like this video, like, subscribe and share to your friends. Give your suggestions in the comment box.